For some of America's fast food giants, their customers are cutting back on spending because the price of dining out has increased nearly 4% over the past year.
Consumers are fed up with higher prices.
Tell me why it was $17 for 3 fillet of fishes.
There are all sorts of dirty little secrets that you need to know about.
10 years ago, fast food was the cheapest meal you could buy. A burger, fries, and a drink cost only a few dollars. Today, that same meal can easily cost over $20. So, what happened? Was it just inflation? Or did the economics of fast food quietly change forever? Before we get into it, if you're finding value in these videos, consider subscribing or tapping the bell icon. It helps the channel grow, and it makes sure you don't miss the next deep dive into how modern economics is reshaping everyday life. Fast food didn't become popular because it tasted incredible. It became popular because it solved 3 problems: cheap, fast, and consistent. You always knew what you were getting. Companies mastered standardization, scale, mass purchasing, simple menus, automation, huge customer volume, ultra-efficient supply chains, predictable labor routines, and low-cost real estate strategies. Margins were thin, but volume was enormous, and for decades, the world around fast food supported cheap food. Ingredients were cheap, labor was cheap, energy was cheap, rent was manageable, interest rates were low, and competition was predictable. Fast food wasn't just food, it was an industrial system designed to turn efficiency into affordability. Then the economics changed, not suddenly, but quietly, layer by layer. Every burger now carries higher costs: food ingredients, cooking oil, packaging, electricity, commercial rent, insurance, labor, transport, interest rates, equipment, cleaning, technology, and delivery apps. There's also regulation, food safety compliance, environmental standards, waste management rules, minimum wage increases, mandatory training, and health requirements. And competition for labor has intensified. Fast food chains now compete with retail, warehousing, gig work, delivery apps, supermarkets, and logistics companies. To attract workers, wages rise. And when wages rise, menu prices rise. Fast food didn't get expensive because of one thing. It got expensive because everything around it did. But rising costs aren't the whole story. Fast food companies changed too. They modernized their entire business model: self-service kiosks, delivery apps, digital ordering, loyalty programs, premium burgers, limited editions, higher margin products, upsells, meal bundles, subscription-style memberships, AI-driven menu boards, dynamic pricing, and personalized promotions. They realized consumers were willing to pay more than they used to. A $12 burger didn't scare people. A $15 combo didn't stop demand. A $20 delivery order became normal. Companies don't simply charge what something costs. They charge what customers are willing to pay. Fast food quietly shifted from a cheap meal to a convenience service. So, if fast food is expensive, why do people keep buying it? Convenience. People are busier, working longer, cooking less, ordering more, relying on delivery, eating on the go, managing tighter schedules, balancing multiple jobs, commuting further, and feeling more time poor than ever. Convenience itself has become a premium product. The real product isn't the burger, it's time. Fast food is no longer competing on price. It's competing on convenience. There's one more shift that changed fast food pricing, and it's bigger than most people realize: delivery. 10 years ago, fast food was something you picked up. Today, it's something you order. And delivery has quietly rewritten the economics of the entire industry. Delivery apps take commissions. Restaurants pay integration fees. They pay for marketing placement. They pay for packaging upgrades. They pay for delivery-friendly menu redesigns. And they pay for the labor needed to handle online volume. A single delivery order can involve the restaurant, the app, the driver, the payment processor, the packaging supplier, the logistics system, and the customer service layer. Every step adds cost, and delivery customers spend more. They order combos, add sides, pay service fees, pay delivery fees, and pay higher menu prices than in-store. Fast food companies saw this behavior and adapted their pricing around it. Delivery didn't just make fast food more convenient, it made fast food more expensive because it created a new kind of customer who was willing to pay more. Will fast food ever be cheap again? Probably not. Higher wages, higher rents, higher insurance, higher financing costs, higher input costs, higher delivery fees, higher technology costs, and higher expectations for convenience all push prices upward. Consumers have become accustomed to higher prices, and businesses have little incentive to lower them if demand remains strong. Instead, expect smaller portions, meal bundles, apps, membership programs, dynamic pricing, automation, AI-driven kitchens, robot fryers, self-cleaning equipment, subscription-style loyalty systems, and personalized pricing. Cheap fast food wasn't just a product, it was a moment in economic history, and that moment has passed. Fast food didn't suddenly become expensive. It became a reflection of a much bigger economic story. Rising costs, changing consumer behavior, new technology, and businesses adapting to a world where convenience has become more valuable than ever. The next time you pay $20 for a burger, you're not just buying lunch, you're seeing modern economics in action.